Have you ever wished you could completely erase someone from your memory? Well, what if that was actually possible? But what if it didn't go the way you expected? Today, we're diving into one of the most thought-provoking romantic science fiction film ever made, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
You were a wonderful experience.
You were everything.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind was directed by Michael Condrey and released in 2004 with a brilliant screenplay by Charlie Kaufman. Yeah, the guy behind being John Malkovich and adaptation. The film starred Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet as a Joel and a Clementine, two ex-lovers who, after a painful breakup, decide to erase each other from their memories. But fate, or perhaps love, brings them back together and they fall for each other all over again. And it reminds me of their songs.
Feel like a brand new
Is a blend of romance, science fiction, and psychological drama, and even won an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. So, what makes this story so unique is the way it's told. Instead of going in a straight down lines, most of the films have an inside Joel's mind, as his memories of Clementines are being deleted. At first, it's little disorienting, but it means to feel that way. You are literally experiencing his memories as they fall apart. But you can see by the Clementine's hair. Her hair gave hints to the timeline all along. Green represents spring, which is the start of their era. Red represents summer, the honeymoon phase or burning passion. Orange represents fall or autumn, the falling out love. And blue represents winter and the end of their relationship, like the end of the year. One of my favorite scenes is when Charles tries to hide Clementine in her childhood memories just to avoid losing her completely from his mind. It's emotionally weird, honestly, and kind of heartbreaking for me. The characters are so well written. Charles is an introvert and anxious, while Clementine is wild and unpredictable, and honestly a bit chaotic. But together they are magic, but also a mess. Jim Carrey gave one of his most vulnerable performances ever, totally different from his usual comedy. And Kate Winslet, do we have to ask? She is incredible. Clementine feels real, floated, and unforgettable. We don't just watch them change, we feel it memories by memory. Michael Condrey brings this wild concept to life with practical effect and really creative camera work. Instead of relying on heavy CGI, a lot of scenes transition in camera, like sets literally falling apart or disappearing mid-shoot. It's seamless and dreamlike. The color palette, lighting, and framing all shift based on the memory stone. It's like we're really inside of Joel's mind. The music is subtle but perfect. One song you'll definitely remember is Everybody's Gotta Learn Sometimes. It's
look
haunting and
around.
beautiful. Sound effects also play a big role for these films. Things echo, fade, or distort, symbolizing how memories disappear. It's super effective without being too flashy. So, what this movie really is about? It dives into memory, love, pain, and whether forgetting the bad stuff is worth losing the good stuff too. It asks, if you could erase heartbreak, would you? And if you did, would it change who you are? So it reminds me of these songs again. So did you have the same mind as me? The best way to summarize this the message of this film is the quote that goes, it's better to have love and loss than never to have love at all. This idea captured the heart of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. To me, it's a reminder that even painful memories have value. They shape who we are. Forgetting someone might ease the pain, but it also erases the joy, growth, and the lessons that came with loving them. Some people's even things didn't work out are still worth remembering. I personally love this film. It's weird, emotional, and makes you think about your own relationship and memories. The only downside, it can be a little confusing in the beginning if you are not used to non-linear storytelling, but stick with it. It's 100% worth it. If you enjoy movies like Her, 5,000 Days of Summer, or Science of Sleep, you will love these movies. So, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is one of those rare movies that blends heart, science fiction, and emotional truth perfectly. It's beautiful, strange, and unforgettable. I'm giving it solid 9 out of 10. But if you ever wanted to forget someone or realize you didn't want to, this film will hit you hard. Trust me, this film will stick with you and is something you need to experience for yourself. So thanks for watching and let me know in the comments if you had a chance. Would you erase someone from your memories? And I hope this helpful and see you on the next one.